Hi YouTubers, how are you doing? So we're in the month of May, beautiful spring May, and it's mental health month, well, for Teela Jam. So I've launched the new collection of Mentalism, which also is just in regards to mental health. As you know, I started the Teela Jams t-shirt brand, reflecting the TEAL acronym, which is Together, Express and Love, because I felt stuck and I felt like I need to reach out and, help other people to express themselves. So today I'm going to be talking about anxiety. Anxiety is quite a big issue. We all have anxieties, but I think it goes a long way when we're able to express ourselves and our anxieties. So here's some stats from Anxiety UK. At present, 40% of disabilities worldwide are due to depression and anxiety. 3 million people in the UK have or are having an anxiety disorder. So it's not alarming, but it is. And I'd like to say I have anxieties. I have things that I feel like, one of my anxieties is obviously my skinniness. I'm very skinny. It's just my arm. I hate showing my arms. Another one is my scars. As you can see, I am wearing a little bit of makeup. It's not even to cover up the scars, because if you're like face to face, then you will be able to see. But yeah, those are some of my anxieties. We all have them. So without further ado, I am going to do the strip off. I am going to take off my makeup and do a video without makeup. So here we go. I've got my makeup wipes. Here we go. I'm not scared at all. I feel like it's important. A lot of these Instagram stories and everything we do is makeup, hair, and everything is so, and we all have anxieties. We all have things that we hide. So there's some makeup coming off there. I don't know whether you can see a difference. The coverage of makeup that I put on it's not that much. Can you see a difference? Yeah, I mean, the makeup is, it's more or less my colour. So that's that. If you know me, you've seen me without makeup. I'm not really like, a phobe. Like, I go out without makeup. I have my little son, so I can do without makeup and all of that. Okay, so again, some of our anxieties, they might start off with our self-image or our value, the way we view ourselves and our esteem. Some of our anxieties come from certain situations. Sorry, there's a fly. So if we're put in a situation we're anxious, like a lot of people go through public speaking, anxieties, and it can get actually quite serious. Anxieties where you feel you cannot leave the house, you can't cope with going to certain places or being in a group or something like that. So yeah, there's my makeup off. It's actually quite refreshing, not wearing makeup and just being yourself. I don't know whether you can see a change, like the mascara's off, so my eyes are wonky. But yeah, this is me. This is who I am behind the face. But saying that, who are we behind our... Some of us would say it's a facade. At the end of the day, we all put on different faces for different people. We come to work with our work face on. We we're at our parties with our party face on. We go to, different scenarios. We all have a face. And, for different reasons, we might get anxious about different things. But I say in regards to loving yourself, and this comes into the Teela Jam's Mentalism t-shirt, where it's all about loving your mind. So you need to love what's within you to love what's on the outside. And that's why me taking off my makeup is just a sign to say, look, I am who I am in and out. It doesn't matter what I look like. It doesn't matter, how I present myself. But what matters is inside, and what I show you, that's inside of me. So, we also have gender stereotypes. Men and women are starting to put on makeup, but hey, it's all good. And different things like that. And I'll tell you a little bit about, the way I feel about my femininity. I do feel like I've got quite a slender face, and women usually have quite round faces. So I compare myself, I'm like, how does that side look? And how does that side look? Do I look like a man? And all this stuff. Anxieties around, women being treated a certain type of way in the workplace, so they have to act like a man so they don't get stepped on. These all come from certain types of anxieties about us and about how we feel we're being treated, and therefore we put up, a barrier or a wall, and we say, no, they're not going to treat me like this. And it's a bit ridiculous, really, but we all have our different stereotypes. I embrace my features now. I'm not afraid of my, quite high cheekbones, and it's quite sunken. My cheeks are quite sunken. But I'm not afraid of it. I'm embracing it now. I'm saying, look, this is me. This is how, I am. And this is, I look like my dad. So there, I do feel like, being an introvert as well doesn't help. I'm not the most outspoken person. So where it comes to the E, express yourself, and being self-loving, it's sometimes all it takes is just listening to stories and listening to, friends and family, and being part of and being involved in certain situations leaves you less anxious about what's to come. So in terms of Mentalism and the t-shirt brand, I like to say, just love who you are. Watch your thoughts, but just love who you are. Don't feel afraid of, maybe being outcasted or signposted elsewhere or pushed out. Own it. Own who you are, and love being who you are. Never be afraid. So I'd like to finish off with another statistic. And this is just a definition of anxiety. So when you feel anxious, think about what defines anxiety, and then think about what defines you. Like, can you really be taken aback by this anxiety, or can you do you? So the definition from the Anxiety UK says that anxiety is a type of fear that's usually associated with the thought of a threat of something going wrong in the future, but can also arise from something happening right now. So again, it comes down to being present. And I think when we talk about fears and anxieties, these two are quite similar. When you're fearful of something, or when you're anxious about something, you are on the edge. And if you know yourself, and if you're sure of yourself, which is, being present and being responsible, it's about knowing that you can handle whatever's thrown to you. It's like that saying, you know, feed me to the wolves and I'll come back a leader. So know that in whatever circumstances, if you're going to be feeling anxious about it, let those nerves go through, let it pass, and then do your thing. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Go ahead to the website www.teelasjam.tmail.com and love what you choose and choose what you love. Thanks. Bye.